because residents of Sogakope say the Lower Volta Bridge has become a death trap as a defective spot and dysfunctional streetlights are causing fatal accidents. Although some minor works were done after JoyNews earlier reported this year, residents say it is not enough, as 2 more people have died on that stretch with others injured in less than a year. Maxwell Agbaba has more.
He has 3 children and they are all in school. He was the one who used to provide all my needs. It's so hard to feed myself now. Sometimes I feel like committing suicide.
Voice of mother of 30-year-old Ebenezer Tonyeva narrating to me how she lost her son when we spoke to her in March this year. She said the bridge was poorly lit and had an uneven surface around the expansion joints. 2 months after Ebenezer's mother made a passionate appeal for the bridge to be fixed, another man, 20-year-old Bestway Kwabla Clinton, died at the same spot. Here, family members dropped wreaths on his coffin as they bade him farewell.
He is my only son. I sent him on an errand for the family, and he left on a motorbike. We were in the house when people came to inform us that he was involved in an accident at the same defective spot where others have been injured in the past. He suffered head injuries and died some hours later. Although we did not know God's plan, I was hopeful He would take care of me when I become old and weak. He was not sick. It is a painful experience.
It is 6:30 p.m. and it is already pitch dark on the Sogakope Bridge. Well, many months after we reported the death of a motor rider on this stretch because of poor lighting and uneven surface of this stretch, it looks like the managers of this bridge have not done anything to save the situation. Months after our reports, another person died on this stretch because he was trying to maneuver his way around the uneven stretch here on this road. Surprisingly, there's a notice here informing drivers of poor road surface and telling them to slow down.
I have met a former South Tongue Assembly member, Maxwell Lukuto. Together with other residents, they have been pushing for the dysfunctional streetlights to be replaced and the uneven surface worked on.
It's causing a lot of death and accidents and maiming a lot of people on this very bridge. I've said time with that number that this is a national monument and should be kept as such. It's appalling the way we see national assets deteriorate without people having concern and love to make sure that what they are paid for they do. I believe that we have a highway and road or bridge maintenance unit that is responsible for fixing these things. But time without number, we realize that these things don't come to fruition. Another headache of mine now is the street lights we find on the bridge. At least if this galley is here not fixed and the lights are working and people can see it visibly, they won't fall prey to wanting to dodge at the instance of seeing momentarily and would want to dodge. But because there are no lights in the night, it looks so scary. So people will just jump in and they would want to dodge before they see something else has happened. We can count about 4 or more deaths and several people hospitalized because of this expansion joint deterioration.
Another road user has been explaining why they try to dodge the uneven surface around the expansion joints of the bridge.
What actually happens is that anytime we are riding, no rider or no cyclist will want to ride through this, I call it a gully, because if I ride through, my tire could get problems, and you know, I wouldn't have money to repair my tires as often as possible. So we usually try to maneuver, to dodge it. But one thing we do unconsciously is that when we try to dodge, we don't actually take time to look whether there's an oncoming vehicle or there's one coming from behind. So we just do it involuntarily, and as a result, some 4 guys have lost their lives here, and some people have sustained injuries such that this thing here needs to be worked on.
Maxwell Agbagba with that report. We can now hear from the South Tong District Chief Executive, Emmanuel Agama, who says major works on the bridge will start in October. On the dysfunctional street light, he says some unscrupulous people continue to steal the lights.
We've tried severally to contact Highways Authority those days to do something about the bridge. After persistent visits to their offices, we were told the defects on the bridge not something that can be done within a day. There are other parts of the bridge that have the joints have defects in the joints, and therefore have to be awarded to a contractor, take the whole project so that the bridge could be rehabilitated. But for the interim, the District Assembly with some funds and gave to the engineer, the Saudi sector engineer of Ghana Highways Authority, to try and mitigate the situation. And they came and did some work on that portion of the bridge. And also there were some signages that they put up at the 2 ends of the bridge, warning the motorists to be wary of a defect on the bridge, that they should be cautious. And as of now, what we've been told is that bidding has been done, and we are waiting for the right bidder. Hopefully by October, November, that's what I've been told, that the work on the bridge will start.
Well, what about the street lights also on the stretch? The entire 650-meter bridge is always dark, like very, very dark. And some people are saying that has also aggravated the situation because the place is not well lit.
Yes, about the street lights on the bridge. Before I came into office, the District Assembly put up in some resources and fixed lights on the bridge, about worth of 30,000 Ghana cedis was spent on the bridge. After some time, the lights were removed, the cables stolen by thieves. And as of now, going back to put such a huge amount on the same bridge will bear a toll on our funds. So we are appealing to Ghana Highways Authority to assist us put lights on the bridge.